Welcome, March 29th. Happy Wednesday to you. Joined here today by Bryce Hall. Internet bad boy.
Ex-internet bad boy.
Are you an ex-bad boy?
Yeah.
You're reformed bad boy.
Yes.
When did you become reformed?
I'd say like over a year ago.
Was it the mushroom trip?
I did talk about that a little bit, yeah.
The mushrooms reformed you.
Yeah.
Mushroom turned you from a bad boy into a good boy?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, good. We like that.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Would you say that being a good boy is more boring?
No. I'd say like it's
Okay.
it's less hate, which is fun.
You're getting less hate.
Yeah, which is
And we're able to sit here together, which is nice.
Yeah, I know.
Did you? I
You're
don't know.
surprisingly nicer than I thought you would be.
Thanks, and you too. I am. I mean, I think I'm a nice person.
Yeah, I feel like you put up like this persona that like you're just a douche, very straightforward.
It's my intentional. I want the world to know that I'm a giant douche. So no, I think the people who I talk about, I understand why they would dislike me. You know, I was going back and watching the clip when I was talking about you. I'm also reformed, bad boy. If you might even
look at
call
us.
that. Yeah.
Look at us.
I've been reformed.
Maturity. It's awesome.
Hallelujah. Yeah. I went back and was looking when the first time I talked about you on Frenemies, and I was like, dude, I was really fucking being a little kind of a douche.
But like
I
you said,
agree.
it's just like the stuff that I was putting out there. It made me look way worse than I actually was.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I will say you're 23, right?
Yeah.
You know, looking over, we can watch maybe to break the tension a little bit. You know, are you cool with Austin Mcbroom? Or did you guys ever make it up, or you still hate him? I hate him. I think he's
yeah, I know. I've seen like a lot of the clips.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I just think, I mean, it's just I think drama in general now is just like complete bullshit, and I think it's a waste of time.
Well, he ripped you off. Though.
Yeah, he did, and he attempted to rip off like every single fighter on the card, which is like pretty shitty.
That's not drama.
And
That's
if
just
it
like
wasn't
a crime.
intentional, I do apologize, but like he went in there, promised an amount for every single person to go train, take time off of their actual careers for 3 months, and only focus on one thing for most of us not to even get paid, which sucks. He ripped off the artists that performed, he ripped off the investors, he ripped off the fighters, he ripped off everybody, and I'm surprised that he's actually still getting opportunities.
That's what it's blowing my fucking mind. He went out and didn't he have another boxing event?
Yeah, he did with Gib.
What?
And it did absolutely terrible.
Well, I'm not surprised, but
I mean,
who the fuck would work with him after that?
I mean, it was Social Gloves. It was his company. But that time he didn't have
Right.
investors, I'm assuming.
So did you ever get, and he promised you $5 million, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty fat payday.
Yeah.
Did you get any of that?
I got some, but we're
A small amount of it or like a decent chunk?
I mean, I got a small amount compared to the 5 million, but
Yeah.
I mean, I still got something, which is nice. And then we're still working on it legally to get the full amount.
Okay, so it's still
that's
a work
why
in
that's why
progress.
I'm still okay with like Social Gloves doing their thing.
Yeah, please make money.
Yeah, just
You can
make
pay me
money
back.
so I can get paid. You know.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
he's such a fucking.
He's fighting again in like 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't he just get his ass beat by someone?
Yeah, Gib, and he's fighting Gib again.
Wow, dude. Okay, good for him. He's hustling. He needs to
Yeah,
get that
I mean
paper.
he's doing like those boxing matches.
Did you see? Actually, I've been meaning to watch this video. It could be fun to watch it together. He put out a video saying
that he was done? I saw that.
that he only lost because he got COVID, like out of nowhere.
He also admitted that he injected himself before the fight.
Injected with what?
IVs, which is against like fighting.
Is it? You can't take an IV?
regulations. No, not before a fight. He did
Why?
it the
Because
day-
it's like you can. They
it's
don't
an
know what's in it.
enhancer. It's an enhancer.
Right.
So, yeah, he admitted to that on video, which is crazy.
Well, apparently it's not deterring anyone, a Gib, from fighting him again.
I mean, and it's like he's pulling the hey, I coughed right before my fight type vibes. you know?
Yeah, there was a clip of him being like, "I'm in the best shape I've ever been in."
It's like I just gotta admit, like, yeah, I got my ass kicked And I have no excuses for it other than my nerves.
This man made a whole ass documentary.
It's like 20 minutes, yeah.
Trying to explain why his ass got beat because he had COVID. But there that is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you get paid from him.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
You know? Oh, here. Let me open it. Here's where he says he has COVID. By the way, I don't think you're supposed to fight when you have COVID either, genius. Pretty sure he just admitted to like a crime.
Yeah.
He's like, I walked into a huge auditorium. I lied to everybody.
I think it got passed because there was nobody in the actual stadium.
Right, there's nobody there. Yeah. Here's when he says he has COVID.
That is the best
Okay, come on, not Keemstar.
boxing match I've ever seen.
So it took me 6 months to convince myself that it was okay to share what I experienced that night with you guys.
Hey guys, we need to clear out the room. Go ahead, everybody out.
It's well edited.
That's true.
That was one hell of a fight. Gib, you're one hell of a fighter. You deserve that win, and I wish you the best of luck.
That being said, I would have definitely beat his ass if I wasn't sick.
He's like, you're a good fighter. You deserve that win. But the only reason I lost is because I had COVID.
Yeah. I would have beat your ass
Who you
otherwise.
fight next. So I feel like majority of people who experienced or would have experienced what I experienced that night would have shared this story immediately. Definitely the old Austin would have shared this the night after the fight.
Dude, what a fucking douche. Yo, anyone else wouldn't be able to hold this back.
I waited 6 months to say this.
To tell y'all that I broke.
Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to mention in my fight with Austin, I also had COVID.
Right.
So
now's a good time.
That's actually the only reason I lost.
It's dope that you waited this long to tell us.
I had to wait 2 years
That's
before
really cool.
I disclosed this information, but yeah, I had COVID during my fight, and that's the only reason I lost.
This is awesome, actually.
Me wanted to wait until the time was right. And I also didn't want to take anything away from Gib that night. So now I'm about to share something with you guys that nobody knows besides my family.
Where did this fight take place?
I think SoFi. It was like a massive
Wait,
stadium.
where's SoFi?
Downtown.
Okay, so because in LA we have super strict
Or
COVID
the Staples
laws.
Center? Was it the Staples Center or was it SoFi? I remember it was
It
here
was in LA though.
Yeah.
Because LA City has really strict COVID rules, so there's no way this dude didn't break the law going in there with
Yeah,
COVID.
this was also 6 months ago.
Right.
And my team. And now you guys. I'm going to try my best to narrate the day of the fight and how it all went down.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Shut up.
It's like he basically just said he had COVID.
Dummy.
Blood boiling.
Blood boiling. You know, I was saying you've been through a lot in your life. Where is it that you grew up? Where are you from?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Dangerous part of Maryland? Or
Like 20 minutes from it.
20 minutes? It's a
But-
dangerous state, right? Or some parts are dangerous, some parts are...
It has its nice areas though.
Yeah.
There's like really nice areas of Maryland. I was blessed to be growing up in the Ellicott City, Columbia area. But yeah, there's bad parts of Maryland too.
Yeah.
But that's with every state.
And you grew up in a single parent house, is that right?
Shout out, mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the story with your dad? When did he leave before you were born or after?
I was 2.
Wow.
2-ish, yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, but my mom did great-ish. She raised a guy like me.
Well, it's not easy to raise as I have kids now, I don't know how single parents do it. It's like a miracle.
I stressed her out so much as a kid too, so I feel like even worse when I'm now an adult and I understood.
Do you remember your dad leaving? I don't know.
No.
He was pretty young.
I actually had no idea even what he looked like until my mom sent me a recent photo of him, and I didn't get any genetics from him.
You
thank
don't
God.
see it?
No.
Well, he's not pretty.
Oh,
it
he's not
sounds like.
he's not a good looking guy.
Yeah. Okay. Your dad is ugly.
Yeah.
Heard it here, Dad. Loser. And is he still alive? Has he tried to reach out to you?
Yeah. He has tried to reach out.
Like since your success, or do you think it's because you're
It's
successful, or because he wants to connect with his son?
It's definitely because of
Really?
success. My mom, I mean, obviously I have no idea who he is as a person, but my mom has told me he's a mooch. He was using my mom for what she had. My mom's making good money as a single mom. Even as a woman, she's making great money, especially living in Maryland. Now she lives in Florida, but he just never had a stable job, a stable income. He was always just relying on her. So
were they ever married, or
no?
So
My mom and dad were not married, but my mom was married to a guy before my dad.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you have any siblings?
7 half brothers.
7 half. Oh, so
My dad
Yeah.
has 6 other
Holy fuck.
kids.
That dude has been busy.
Yeah, and they all start with BR.
Really?
All the kids start with BR, and they're all boys.
Whoa. What other BR names are there? Brian,
There's like Brandon,
Brendan.
Bryce. I don't know any of the other ones, but I remember my mom telling me all their names, and they all start with BR.
That's fucking wild. It's
So he doesn't really have like a different.
not very creative.
Yeah, he's not really creative with the names.
Do you know your half siblings?
I know one of them, which is Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah, and he's like the closest to my age.
And did he abandon kind of all of his kids?
Yeah.
Wow. What a fucking piece of shit.
Right?
What's it like?
Just I think one of the moms has 4 kids.
Jeez, man. So there's 3 or 4 different moms? How many different moms are there?
I think there's 3 or 4.
And do the moms know each other?
I think my mom talked to Brandon's mom. But
how'd you guys meet?
Me and Brandon?
Yeah.
He lives in Maryland, so we were kind of just. We're still close with my dad's family, which is weird.
Okay.
But
so you found out.
I met Brandon through my dad's family, and we kind of like are similar in certain ways. Like we lift weights, you know.
That is weird. So you're close with your dad's family. What, like his
sister,
siblings,
his sister. So like his aunt or my aunt. I mean.
Whoa. And what does he do? Is he just like a bum? Like, what is he up to?
He's in and out of jail all the time. He's like such an idiot. Mainly for abuse.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So how was it kind of growing up with just your mom? Did you have maybe like, I see you, we call you the bad boy. We say that kind of like jokingly, but you do get into fights and stuff a lot and have maybe, I don't know if it's fair to say like maybe are angry at the world kind of?
I was bullied my entire life growing up.
Really?
And I didn't realize it was unnatural to have only a mom in my household until like kids at school were like making fun of me for it.
Is that why they were bullying you?
No, I mean, well, one of the reasons, but
that's
it was
insane, dude. Kids are so fucking
weird.
Evil.
They're so weird.
What's up, one parent having loser?
you don't have a dad, loser?
That's like you're like
no dad. No, but that was one of the reasons. I was also overweight as a kid. So like my entire life, I was just bullied, stepped on, and it clicked in high school, like halfway through high school, that I just was tired of it. I was tired. I took steroids.
Oh, that helped you. That helped you.
That was the one that like passed me.
If you stop, don't you lose the weight?
No, not. You lose the initial push, but it's super easy to get back up to it naturally.
Really?
Or it's not natural anymore.
It says SARMs is used to bulk up and increase strength, but without some of the negative side effects of steroids. SARMs work by binding to androgen receptors in muscles and bones.
There's also like 6 different types.
Muscle mass and strength increase. Fire.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Was it like a black market thing?
I got it through one of my trainers.
Oh, that's what's up. Trainers always have shit.
Yeah.
Trainers.
And I was like, hey, how are you getting so big? He's like, oh, I have this little sauce I like.
And is it like an injection?
No, it was pill form, oral.
Oh, see, that's even better.
Yeah.
Because most steroids are injected, right?
In your butt.
I don't like all that.
I'm scared of needles. That's why I haven't like hopped on like the real stuff.
So you only took it for 6 months and you like
6 weeks.
6 weeks and you're like, boom?
Yeah.
Oh, and what happens if I take SARMs?
You don't want to take SARMs. If you like just inject.
I didn't realize. I guess when you look at someone who's like super jacked, it's fairly easy to tell if they're on steroids.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like, there's like a normal body.
And then there's Bradley Martin.
Bradley Martin, that man is on steroids, right?
That man is massive.
Like
he
that,
is
that you
behemoth
can't look,
of a human.
Can you not look like that natural?
No.
Okay.
You can't look like that, even close to that natural.
Because I'm wondering, like, what's the possible limit you can do off? But anyway, the point is, I think it's like super fucking common.
There's like lifetime natural bodybuilders, but you'll even see them. They look nothing like that. Nothing like that. That's like that is a behemoth.
He looks like Hulk, like literally Hulk.
That is a bear as a man.
Yeah, even Hassan, my friend and co-host, says he's just straight up like, yeah, I want to take steroids. He's like, I just want to look fucking jacked like that.
He would blow up. He's like 6'5".
He would look crazy.
He would get so big.
This man is natural, though, I've heard.
Yeah, no, he's very natural.
Oh shit, that reminds me. He said he wanted to come back on. and talk about his natural journey.
Right.
Did we ever reach out to his people?
I'm not sure, honestly.
He
I'll
sent
have
me
to
that
check.
weird voice note. Fuck.
I've wanted to have a conversation with this guy, but I feel like he's just so animated.
He's a character. He's not a real person. Like his
Like
name's
that?
Brian. I want to talk to Brian. You know what I mean? Not Liver King. But let's reach out. I'm gonna make that happen.
He's like a 45-year-old gym bro
Yeah.
that has never got out of like the screaming of like gains, muscles.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Okay, interesting. So let's see. Oh my God.
That's what he used to look like.
That's what steroids does, huh?
Yeah.
That's sick, bro.
I
And
don't even know if like Brad's open about like his use, but I mean,
So what is it? Here I'm reading about the SARM side effects. I'm just curious. It says it can lead to irregular periods. I don't believe that affects you.
yeah, no.
Right.
I saw like a few videos of like some people losing vision.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, so I got scared and immediately hopped off.
Just side effects might include permanent blindness. It says more than half of SARM's users experience side effects, including mood swings, decreased ball size.
Oh, I mean that's with any steroid.
Did your balls shrink?
Yeah, your balls like tighten up.
They tighten up.
Yeah, like
The skin's tight. You got a tight sack.
Yeah, like think about when you hop in like a cold tub and
Tightens up.
your balls get like really small. It's like that 24/7.
Are they still like that?
No.
Once you
Like
stop,
once you stop,
they
your
loosened
body
up.
starts producing natural testosterone again, and your natural testosterone comes from your balls. And if you're injecting stuff or if you're taking stuff, you're relying on that testosterone, so your balls aren't really needed.
That's fucking interesting. Some people like a tight sack.
I mean, it makes your schlong look bigger.
It does.
Yeah.
Because the balls look smaller.
Yeah.
By comparison, it looks bigger.
Yeah.
These are good things. Tight sack.
Tight sack, big schlong.
I'm feeling that. May cause hair loss. I also saw.
Yeah, that's every steroid
That's
too.
all the steroids. Yeah. Well, that's exciting. So you grew up. I gotta imagine, like my dad grew up in a similar fashion. He had a dad who walked out on him when he was like 5, and I know it affected him so deeply for his whole life. I genuinely feel like it's one of the most fucked up things a person can do in life, just to abandon their child. Do you have resentment towards him? Do you have like feelings at all, or do you try not to feel anything about it?
I try to feel nothing about it.
Does that work though?
I mean, like I said, I never knew it was unnatural to grow in a single mom household.
Right.
So I don't even know what it's like to have a dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no feelings towards it because I've never experienced having a father figure.
Mm.
This is just like how I grew up, my normal.
Right. Do you have like a father figure that you've kind of like sought out or looked for in the world?
My mom says I did, but I definitely don't know. Again, I don't know what a father figure is like. Like I don't know. Is it someone that gives me advice on my financials? Is it somebody that
It
like
varies, you know. It's
leads
different for
me in
everyone.
a certain direction? Like then I have a lot of those.
It's it's meant to be. I think theoretically, ideally, a lot of us have shitty dads, but a positive male role model. You know, did you find those growing up?
I thought I did, and then they screwed me over financially.
Like what happened? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, well, it's like I always thought of, because I've been doing social media since I was 14, and there's, fake social media managers that'll get you deals, but then they just take your money.
So
It's like a huge problem here in California or in Los Angeles, like fake social media managers that are in like their mid 20s to like early 30s, and then they say like, oh, I can do this, 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 and this, and then they just end up screwing you over, taking your money, and then the people that get their money taken don't have enough money for legal, so then they just get to keep the money.
I ran into similar situations when we first started working. We don't work with agents or managers or anything for that reason, because every person we worked with was just like scheming, and we're like, fuck this, I'm not working with anybody. But I'm glad you found someone honest to work with
Yeah.
Ryan Kavanaugh.
Brad.
Oh,
Brad is my manager, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that does everything.
He was so disappointed, bro.
The face he made.
I hope that he's not.
Yeah,
He'll forgive
I'm
you,
gonna get
right?
like a little.
He's gonna give you a little scolding.
Yeah.
So, but tell me about what happened. Were you making money at a young age?
Yeah.
14, you were making money.
Mhm.
Because you were on like Musically, which is
I was on YouNow.
what is even YouNow?
It's a live streaming network. I don't know if it's still
Is
a
it still
thing.
up? I'm looking up right now.
I know it like completely died around like 2016.
This is what it looks like. Looks like it hasn't been updated since. That's crazy, bro. There's this whole streaming
It was like Twitch.
where they can.
Are there still people live right
There's
now?
here. Let's click one.
How many views does that guy have?
This guy's
30
got
viewers.
bumping. It's really bad. Slow load, bro.
Yeah, no, it used to be a
struggling.
thing. I was like averaging thousands of viewers concurrently.
Really? So
At
how did you
14.
make money on YouNow?
It's tips. It's
So you're getting
tip-based.
tips.
Yeah.
And so you were doing like a pretty good. I mean, I didn't make shit when I was 14, so it's been
So yeah, like my
crazy.
first paycheck was like 2.5K.
That's crazy
at
money.
14.
Yeah.
And my mom didn't know like what I did or even how I like was making money. She was like, "You should get a job." I was like, "Eh." And then she sees my first paycheck of like 2.5K and she's like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Mom, I'm 14. I live stream." So she got sussed out.
I would be too. I didn't know what
She's
that
like-
shit was.
She's like, "What do you mean you live stream as a 14-year-old? What are you doing on live?"
She's not wrong. That is pretty sus.
Yeah, no. Then she started watching my live streams, and the reason I started live streaming was because I didn't have any friends. So I wanted to talk to people.
That's interesting. That hard? You're not like that much of a punk, dude. You can't make friends at all in school?
Yeah, no, people didn't like me.
Huh.
Yeah, it was weird.
No friends.
I had 2 friends.
Wow. So you go to YouNow and you start streaming and who's watching you? Is it like girls?
Yeah,
Young
it
girls?
was mainly girls. There were some guys that thought what I was doing was just stupid funny.
What were you doing?
But I was just
like
being myself.
Songs and shit?
I was literally being myself, just prank calling, doing like
Oh, just
14,
fucking around.
15-year-old shit, you know?
Okay. Wow. So you were kind of an early adopter. I mean, I think you were in the game before a lot of us.
9 years.
And so you're on YouNow, making a little cheddar from that, and then where do you go?
Musically.
And are you making money from Musically?
Musically is what popped me off.
I read that you got like you had like 1 million followers. You were big on that app.
I was one of the bigger creators on Musically, yeah. And then
did that help you reduce the bullying being on Musically?
that actually amplified the bullying.
Were you in high school when you were doing
I
those?
was literally just a regular high school kid doing like those Musicallys.
Shit,
and
people
they were
must have gone crazy for
Oh my
that.
god, dude! Walking in the halls, just like kids holding it up.
Kind of jealous though, because you were blowing up, dude, making
Yeah.
money. It's like, who the fuck are they?
Yeah, I know. But it's like when you're young, you don't understand how stupid high school is in general. Like people making fun of you, bullying. It's just all so stupid, and it shouldn't really get to you, but it does when you're in that environment, and that's the only environment you know. You haven't seen the real world.
Talk to me about like I'm genuinely curious. Like, what does it mean bullying? Like, you would go to school, you have 2 friends you hang out with, and people would like what would
And
people
it's
do?
like, yeah, so we had 4 different lunch periods in
Mhm.
my school. And I was just hoping that my 2 friends would be in my lunch period so I like could sit with people. I literally didn't have a table to sit at. So I would get my food and act like I'm going to the bathroom. And I would go to the bathroom and just eat my food in a stall.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, it was so
that's
bad.
like really fucking sad.
It's so weird to say out loud.
And people were taking shits next to you, and you were eating your
Just
lunch.
eating my food.
Gnarly.
Yeah, no. And then it was just like, the typical high school bullying. It was like people would try to fight me. People would like shoulder check me, knock my shit out of my hand, call me names.
Dude, kids are so fucked up. It's like looking back now, it's it's like fucking psychotic.
Yeah, no, that's
But
why I think it's just so funny and stupid. But I mean,
Although I'm old as shit. I'm 37. So for you, you're 24. You've been out of high school for a while, but it's not that far behind you either.
yeah, no. I'm turning 24 in August. So it'll be, what is that, 6 years, 7 years?
I mean, it still affects you, you know. Would you go to a high school reunion just to stunt on it?
Oh, yeah. I'm totally going to my high school reunion.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wish they had like a 5-year one, but they only do like the 10 years.
So you got to keep it together for another
I
5
know.
years, bro.
Like another 3 years, I got to keep it like
Don't burn
still-
out. Don't get arrested. No fights.
Yeah, no, I got to
Keep it
keep
cool.
it like chilling.
Good. Just, yeah. Yeah, I didn't go to any of my high school reunions personally. I was just like, oh, whatever.
I bet they all know what you do. They definitely do.
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
I kind of minded my own business too. I don't know if I was like, I had a few friends and we all kind of just minded our own business. You know what I mean?
I feel like everyone in Hollywood we were like the outcasts in high school.
Potentially, yeah. I would say I'm an outcast, but um, it was fine. You know, it was fine. But I do wonder if they know what I do. I haven't thought about a lot of those people in forever.
I mean, you have a very successful podcast. I think they would know that.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, if you guys are watching, I fucking made it, losers, idiots.
You're getting bullied now.
Fuck you. That's right. Girls who didn't want to talk to me, what now? They're like, yeah, you're still beat. I want to touch you. Even knowing that you're rich. But like, you are known as a heartthrob, right? You accept that title?
Oh, do you think so?
Aren't you a hunk? Aren't you the bad boy hunky guy?
I mean, I have my days where I look good. Like right now, I look beat as hell.
You don't think you look good?
Oh, no, I'm like looking beat.
You guys all have the same haircut. What do you think about that?
Oh, I'm gonna cut it. I need to cut my hair. It's so long.
Yeah, you guys all kind of just throw it forward.
I just let my hair grow. I don't style it. I just let it grow, and then if it gets too long, I cut it.
Got it. So you must have been getting some female attention though when you lost the weight.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Online, not
okay. That's weird.
Because they didn't know me.
You were getting attention online, but you go to school and everyone hates you. That must have been weird to have like that double life.
Yeah, it was like I was living a real life Hannah Montana. Put on the wig, and then nobody knows it's actually me, and then I take it off and I'm like, what? I'm Miley Cyrus.
Fuck me, dude. And were you a good student in high school?
Yeah. I had like some teachers that didn't like me, but then I had like a lot of teachers that liked me.
And so let's see, you're on Musical.ly, you're popping. How do you make money on Musical.ly? Did they have like a
it was mainly
rev
live
share?
streaming.
Oh, live streaming the same way?
So it's like it kind of just flowed from my my YouNow streams to Musical.ly streams. It was like super easy.
And then from that, was it just straight to TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did YouTube for about like 2 years where Musical.ly was just like dead. And yeah, just it turned I remember going to the actual like event that Musical.ly transferred over to TikTok and was bought out by ByteDance or whatever. And I remember seeing it and being there. I was a little drunk and I was like, the announcement, they're on the stage like making the announcement. I'm like, this is not going to work. This is the stupidest thing. This is hilarious. And it popped off, which was funny.
I wonder, I mean, I'm surprised because what is it called before it was TikTok?
Musical.ly.
Musical.ly seemed like
Musical
to me.
LY.
That seemed like the weirdest, silliest shit I have ever seen in my life.
I think the video concepts were so stupid. I don't even know how they were getting popular. It was like filmed in 0.5 and you're just like...
Dude, I was like, what the fuck is going on with these kids? And I mean, looking back now, let me pull up some of these. Do I have some of these? Do you watch these back and like cringe, or are you just kind of like whatever?
Oh yeah, I get haunted by them. I think it's like a funny, it's like a funny joke on TikTok for people to like just keep tagging me in them.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute the music, but I mean,
yeah, it's bad.
You were making it though, dude. People were loving this.
Look at me though. It's just so weird.
Were you one of the better lip singers, do you think, on that app?
I have no idea what the attraction to that was. Like, what is that? Like, I'm just in the middle of like a workout and I'm just like, wait, hold up. I've got to do my Musical.ly.
So is this what you looked like? Was this the kid who was getting bullied at school?
Yeah, now that I'm actually like looking back at it, I can see why.
No, everybody looked like that.
I'm just kidding.
Everybody looked like that.
It was like the Justin Bieber 2015 hair. Me and my boys.
You got all kinds of homies there, bro.
Yeah, me and my boys.
Hold on.
Well, that's
you got more friends in this room than I had in high school.
That's in LA.
Okay, this is after.
Yeah, this is in LA.
Was it weird to come to LA and then have like friends for the first time?
Yeah. And especially like because it was like my first time meeting like online kids in person. Because I was friends with them over social media. So then I meet these people that I was just texting and FaceTiming in person. It was like my first friends. I was like, holy shit, I have friends. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
You know, that's funny. I got older and I have no friends now, so that's kind of an interesting dynamic. You have that to look forward.
I mean, I have like probably 5 friends.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like having like 5 close homies that I
Mm-hmm.
can just be like, yo, these are my homies.
So I want to. So you grew up, you come out of high school, you moved to LA. It's kind of all happening for you, and here you are. How is it? What's your main source of income these days?
Right now, I think it's like mostly every creator that's on this program, but Snapchat.
Fuck, I've heard about Snapchat.
Yeah.
How many views do your videos get there?
My stories get anywhere between 50 to 100 million.
Views
Yeah.
per story?
Per like full story.
50 to 100 million?
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Some days it's like 300 million.
Wait. Do you guys use Snap? I've never used Snapchat.
I use it. Yeah. Yeah, and Lena
There's even that many
There's
people
no
on
there, there's a
Snapchat?
difference between it's how many people are viewing your story. So it's
Yeah.
not 350 million different people.
Mm,
It's like one story, and I'll post like 100 stories. So it's like one
I
story,
see.
2 stories. They'd watch 100.
That's still fucking
That's like
nuts.
100 views in one sitting if they watched my whole story.
And so Snapchat, they put ads in between the stories. I heard the CPM there's fucking crazy.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. It's the only platform that actually pays the creators.
So are you doing like 7 digits plus from Snapchat?
I'm making good money.
And is Brad the Bull take a cut of that?
Brad is the one that got me on that program.
There you
so
go. He
shout out to
fucking.
Brad.
So there you go. He actually did
You know,
some shit for you.
it's so funny because
Can Brad get me on that?
he actually probably could.
Hey, tell Brad he can take a cut of my pie any day.
Hey,
My wife
Brad,
is
you
off the
hearing
table
this?
though.
Brad, you hearing this? No, he
Brad, your boy just got you a new customer.
he grew up with the owner of Snapchat. How crazy!
No
is that?
way.
So he was like, "Hey, can I get my client on here?"
What a guy.
Yeah.
You tell Brad give me a call.
I will. If you want to be on the program, I'm sure Brad can get you on the program.
1,000%. I've been trying to. I've had like companies reach out. They're like, "Hey, we think your podcast would do really good on Snapchat. We're gonna try to."
Well,
get
you're
him in the
thinking of a Snap show, but even stories are monetized.
Dude, what is going on over there?
Yeah, spotlights. There's the stories, and then there's the shows. I just started a show.
Oh, you did a show.
Yeah,
Is that in collaboration with Snapchat?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's I think the show is called $1 Million Listing. It's on TV. That's with the
Wait, I
Altman
know that
brother-
show. You
Altman
do
brothers.
you during a realtor show?
I'm touring houses on my
What the
Snapchat
fuck?
show,
Okay, interesting.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I
And
know that one.
Guess who got me to connect with the Altman brothers?
That had to be your boy Brad.
Brad, the real estate guy.
Hold on, Brad seems like he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Brad is a G.
I gotta say, as far as managers go, maybe this could work out great. Maybe Brad can be my manager, and maybe Cav. Well, let's see. Could me and Cav ever be friends? What do you guys think? Probably not.
I genuinely think if you guys had a conversation offline and then planned something to come online on this podcast,
Yeah,
I
he
think you
wants.
guys would have a good conversation.
Yeah.
It's just that your fans definitely don't like Kavanaugh.
Well, they're not the only ones.
Yeah, you and your fans, whatever you say, your fans will do.
That's not true. Hey, my
Your
fans
fans are just like you. I see the tweets; they're hilarious.
my fans. They act on their own accord. Any ideas they get from me, there's no ideas from me. Right?
But you
Right,
can definitely
Kavanaugh?
influence them.
Never. I would never do that. You know, I want to ask you about your mushroom trip because I know you whatever. It's like silly, but
Yeah.
I've done a lot of drugs and psychedelics. Frankly, I think it's a really important coming of age thing for
Yeah.
people.
If I were to try to explain my mushroom trip, I literally you know how psychedelics work. It's like so hard to explain when you're sober, the exact moment and try to put into words what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
But basically what I saw, if I were to try to put it into words, I saw myself. I saw like this weird figure around me that was persuading me to do things that wasn't me. It was really weird.
About
Like I was acting a persona and I saw it. Like I was looking at myself, and it wasn't me.
And how did you interpret that?
I saw it as something was persuading me not to reach my full potential.
Apparently, that's called ego death. That's like when you're really blasted.
Oh, I took probably like 10 grams of mushrooms.
How much is a quarter? That's how much I took when I did it. Or
That's
an eighth.
three and a-
An eighth.
3.5 grams.
They do, or a quarter is 3.5. And you took how much?
10.
Bro, that's pretty heavy duty. Is that a lot, Dan? I'm not sure.
Wait, 10 what?
10 grams.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, because a gram is, an eighth is.
You'll start
three
seeing
and a
stuff
half
on
grams.
3.5.
No, I was
stuff.
blasted, dude. I don't
Yeah.
remember how much I took, but I was I think it was a
I
quarter.
did it. I mainly even did it just because my friend who he doesn't even smoke weed, but he was so drunk and someone gave him mushrooms. So I was like, dude, how many mushrooms did you just take? He goes, just this cup full. And I was like, bro, you're about to trip. And I saw in his face, like he's like, what? I'm like, all right, dude, I gotta guide you, man. So I grabbed like a bunch and I just started taking
I'm not
them.
going to do much guiding. I think,
Oh
at
no,
that
I
point.
didn't guide anything. I actually think I made it worse.
So I smoked crack once, by the way.
What?
Yeah, just once. So you're in this ego death. You're seeing like a version of yourself, and I think that probably made a lot of sense to you. So what is it how did you interpret that?
I think the overall message was my brain basically saying stop acting this way. This is not who you are. People will like you for you. Show your true self.
And what kind of behavior is that in reference to?
So I was basically doing like on my come up, I was trying to do anything that got views. I was doing the most fucked up shit just to get attention, and that's all I wanted. I didn't see hate. I didn't see love. I saw views. I saw
Just
people.
attention.
I saw people watching me, people
Right.
talking about me, and I loved it.
Just the attention aspect.
I loved
So
every
you would
single
get you would
aspect of
get
it.
hate comments and you were happy. You're
I
like,
was saying
attention is good.
dying laughing. I was thinking
That's
it was the
interesting.
funniest thing.
Do you
But
think?
then I didn't realize looking at it from an outside perspective how much of a little douchebag I looked like.
Do you think that has part of maybe to do with the fact that you grew up without a dad, like attention-seeking behavior?
Yeah, and then some girls will say it's because of my zodiac sign.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
I don't know what that means. Is that all trouble?
No, I don't actually know any.
What's a?
I'm just
I don't know.
A Leo is like an attention seeker.
Do you believe in all that?
No.
Good for you. Yeah, but have you done therapy and stuff to work out issues?
I have.
Have you explored that? You know,
Mhm.
how long did you? Are you still doing it? Did you do it for a while?
I did, I think like 7, 8 sessions.
Not a lot.
I thought it was so stupid.
You didn't like it.
I hated it.
Was it a
Not
good-
saying it doesn't work for some people, because I can see how that works for some people, but I just don't like talking to somebody about my problems when I can fix everything myself.
Yeah, dude, that's not you. That's really. It sounds like you need therapy. When you say it like that. You're like, bro, I can fix everything myself.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Like I can't.
You
I can't
need
even.
therapy badly, bro.
I can't even put it into words. Like I'm just like I
You
don't
think you can fix
somebody.
all your own problems?
I think so. I think everything just all is rooted from my problems. So it's like that's my duty to fix my problems.
Yeah, but sometimes the problems within us require it's not weak to ask people for help. Sometimes we need help to get
Sometimes
through
I go I appreciate advice.
things.
I appreciate advice, but I think it was my therapist, just the way that they were speaking to me like I was like a little kid.
Were they good? How'd you find them?
I was assigned to them.
Oh, Goodwill Hunting style.
Yeah, no, I was
Wait. Why were you assigned to them?
because someone said that I needed therapy.
Okay, tell me about this. This is interesting.
It was mainly because of the way that I was acting. I have major ADHD. I was like an outcast in high school. I would like move around. I wasn't acting like everyone else, and they saw my sudden bursts of energy,
Okay.
and they thought I was unnatural. So they assigned me with a therapist.
So this was like a school issued one.
Yeah.
You must have been a real fucking problem though for them to make you go see a therapist.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even say I was a problem. I was just like, I was impulsive. I was like, I couldn't sit still. I was always moving around. Like I literally just could not sit at a desk, do stuff for hours at a time and not like
Right.
do something.
So did you ever get medicated for the ADHD?
Yeah. They gave me Focalin.
And did that help you?
No.
No.
It made me a zombie.
Okay. So you're not on that?
No.
No. And Olivia says she's a Leo, and she says, she vouches, we do need therapy. She says, we need therapy.
You think so?
Well, us Leos need lots of therapy.
Wait, are you a Leo?
I'm not. I'm a Cancer.
I'm a
but
Leo.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
What day?
July 29th.
Oh, so you made the cut barely.
I'm still a Leo. What are you talking about?
August,
A Leo's a
August
Leo,
14th.
bro.
A
you
Leo's
know
a
what I mean?
Leo's Leo's Leo. And we need therapy.
Apparently, I'm barely a Cancer. I'm like a Cancer by default.
Yeah, no, I'm August 14th, so I'm like prime Leo, you know.
There's
Okay,
never
we
been a
don't have to
problem
talk
in your
about
life that you needed somebody else's help to resolve?
Huh?
You've never had a problem you need someone else's help to resolve?
No.
Never.
I mean, I think like that's just a 23-year-old answer.
Yeah, you sound a little arrogant. It sounds like you haven't been. Well, you've been through a lot of shit, and you do have like. It seems like emotional. You have like I saw a video of you getting in a fight in Las Vegas like a few months ago.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing, right? It's got to be a little.
Oh no,
bit.
it was terribly embarrassing.
Yeah. So that was after your mushroom trip, right?
I was very intoxicated, as you can tell in the video.
Yeah.
This is my first time even talking about that.
Really? So what happened there? Yeah, what happened?
I'm still doing that legally, so I don't want to.
Oh shit! You got sued. Did you get sued for that?
No.
What do you mean you're doing it legally?
It's like for charges.
Oh, you got charged for that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's actually so annoying.
Well, hold on. You did punch a dude in the face.
Yeah, but like you didn't see the video.
He started it. You think?
No, I can't even say it.
Oh, that's fine. I don't want to get you,
Yeah,
especially I don't
no,
want to get you in trouble with the law.
Yeah, it's just like I think it's very annoying that people will provoke people in my space, or like people like that have a status. They'll provoke them to get them to do something outlandish, and then they'll just sue them for acting like a normal human being in a situation.
I never got in a fight like that.
Yeah, well, imagine getting like just bugged and touched and pushed and your head's getting pushed, your arms getting pushed, and you're telling these people to stop doing something, and they continue to do it, and then when you act upon it like a normal human being, you get sued.
And by acting upon it is what, like hitting them?
So like
Pushing them?
someone provokes you, they keep touching you, they keep pushing you, and then you punch them, and they like say, "Oh man,
Right.
I can't believe you did that. Now I'm gonna take this legal and sue you for money."
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so annoying. It's actually
What did you get charged for?
battery and assault.
Which in Las Vegas?
Which yeah, I did act out of character, and it was very stupid. It was influenced by alcohol, but I'm not blaming it on that. But also I just hate the way people treat certain people.
Right. But it also happened before that, where you got in a fight at like a hookah lounge. There was like a crazy scrap, but with what was it? Is that a restaurant or something?
Oh, the restaurant one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in 2020.
So it was a few years ago, but are all your fights being recorded, or are there fights you're having that aren't recorded?
I have a lot of fights that are recorded, but that one, I mean, they sued me.
So, bro, you got some issues. You're being sued. You got problems, bro. You're being charged.
Maybe I just need therapy.
You need lots of therapy. So you got charged in Las Vegas criminally.
Not officially.
It's a
So
civil thing.
Yeah, it's
Are you just
right
trying to
right
check-
now.
okay.
Yeah, like so we're handling all that, and
Okay.
and honestly, the guys after were very cool. Like we all talked about it after, and like we shook hands, and it was like.
But he still sued you.
No. The guy in Vegas.
Okay.
We're very cool with that. They were actually very nice guys after, which
Okay.
was surprising to me.
Yeah.
But the restaurant guys, yeah, like that. I think that situation's out there. So I mean, like it's all in the lawsuit. He basically claimed a bunch of false shit. He put in a lawsuit that you want to talk about defamation. This guy's basically saying that I was calling him racial slurs.
Right. He's called
This
them-
is okay. Let me just explain this. Actually, J Rod was there.
J-Rod. Who's J-Rod?
J Rod. Remember the Cinco incident? Yeah.
You can talk into the mic, J-Rod. We have a camera and mic there. Who's J-Rod?
This is my videographer editor. He's
Videographer.
the GOAT, the best videographer editor
What up, guys?
in the system,
Can you hear me?
like in the game.
Best videographer in the game, J-Rod.
No, editor
I
in
don't
the
say
game.
that.
Editor in the
Editor in the game?
I don't
Yeah.
even say that.
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
say
are,
that.
J Rod. You're being humble.
No, there's
Um,
Hayden and there's a lot of big editors.
You're definitely top 5.
So what
Thank
happened?
you.
So basically, we were out there. We were going golfing for a YouTube bit.
Yeah.
But we wanted food before and like a few drinks. So we went to this local Mexican restaurant. We were like, hey, let's get some food, let's get some drinks, and then let's go golf. Let's do something like cool for the video.
Mm-hmm.
We were in like an outdoor terrace. I think we took like what, 2 tequila shots,
We
Jared?
took like 2 shots at most.
Yeah, like 2 tequila shots, and then we got our food. I paid for it. I'm waiting for it. It's an outdoor terrace, so I hit my vape.
Okay.
And then they come up to me and they say, hey, don't vape. And I was like, oh, yeah, my bad. I put my vape in my pocket.
Okay.
And then they come back like 5 minutes later with my vape in my pocket, and everybody just chilling, talking, and we're like laughing, just having a good time. They say, hey, if you vape again, by the way, we're going to kick you out. And I was like, this is 5 minutes later. I was like, no one vaped that time. What are you talking about?
They must have thought they saw you vape.
Yeah,
again.
but I was like, no one vaped. Look, my vape's in my
Did
pocket.
he hit the vape, J-Rod?
No.
You heard it here from J-Rod.
And
And you wouldn't lie about it, would you?
No.
Never.
it's vaping. It's not a big deal, but no.
It's like it was not that big of a deal. So then I give them my card to pay, and the guy starts saying like, "Hey, we saw you vape again," and nobody vaped. Like
Okay.
I would be completely honest with you guys, if I was in the wrong here, no one vaped that time.
Okay.
and
okay.
they ran over. It was like
They
the front-
ran
it was like
over.
from a sitcom.
They're yelling in my face, like getting very very aggressive in my face.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Rory, who was with us, jumps in front of me and they start arguing. The guy like then pushes Rory, and I was like, yo, let's like why are we getting physical? Let's like just talk like normal adults. And then he ended up tackling my friend to the ground, the manager of this restaurant, tackling my friend to the ground. So then I jumped on top of him, and I put him in a chokehold.
Dude, that's fucking crazy, dude.
And I
Like,
put him in a chokehold, and then
That's a lot.
and then like yeah, it just you see the video. Like the video starts when I put him in a chokehold, and then that's like when all that craziness happens, and then we go away. But I didn't have my card yet. Like they took my card and they refused to give it back to me.
That was after the fight.
So then I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll just leave my card. But then 7 months, 8 months, maybe even a year later, this guy sends a lawsuit, basically saying that I said racial slurs to him,
Mm-hmm.
that I was being a
J-Rod,
public-
did you hear racial slurs?
I did not hear racial.
He did not
slurs,
hear racial
no.
slurs, J-Rod.
which is absolutely ridiculous. This is in 2020, prime. Every camera's on me
I believe you went
Like-
through that. Yeah.
in a public setting.
But he also
it's just it was crazy that he would even say that, and then people are running with it. People genuinely think that I was being racist towards Hispanics.
But it was mostly he said that you like injured him. It's like a
Yeah.
lot of stuff he put in there.
Yeah, he also kicked me in my nuts, but you don't see me crying about it and frickin' putting it in
In
a
your
lawsuit.
tiny little
Yeah, my little
tight little
steroid
sack.
nuts.
It probably
Dude,
hurts more when you have steroid
Yeah, those
nuts.
were tight. You kicked me right in my
It's like
balls.
a perfect little bullseye.
That almost came back up out of my throat.
Right.
It actually is right here. That's what this thing is.
Right. It hasn't gone back down
it's
yet.
My ball.
And so you're being sued by this guy. You're being sued. Are you afraid though, in a way, like you're successful? You have a lot to lose now. You got a good income. You got a lot going on. You got good powerful friends. You're gonna. What if something like really bad happens in these confrontations? You know what I mean? Like you got to be afraid that something worse can happen. I mean, somebody gets hurt accidentally, you're in jail.
Yeah. It genuinely just never happens. I mean, it does. It's like once in a blue moon, and I now go out every single time when I go to a setting where there's alcohol. I bring a security guard, which I hate doing that. I don't like to be that guy that has to bring a security guard. But I now go out every single time to make sure that every situation is de-escalated by just paying this guy to make sure it doesn't get to that point.
Is that right, J-Rod?
He hasn't came out with
Correct.
me in a while.
He's got a bit. He's
It's
got
been a while
bodyguard?
since we go out, but
Yeah.
You don't bring J-Rod out?
I haven't went out in LA in a long time.
you've had a break from partying. Like
You guys
how
drink
used to.
together ever though, J-Rod?
Hey, we're
Yeah.
having a sip of blackout right now, isn't that right, J-Rod? Do you have yours over there?
It's not open because I was saving it for one of the crew members. But
J-Rod, can I ask you a question? What does your mom call you?
Jonathan. That's my name.
Jonathan. Jonathan.
It's so weird when someone calls him Jonathan.
But
Yeah.
everyone else calls you J-Rod.
Here in
It's
LA,
Jonathan
yeah.
Rodriguez.
But at home, everyone
Okay,
calls
that's
me
dope.
Jonathan.
Jonathan
Yeah.
Rodriguez, J-Rod, I like that.
It's like A-Rod ripoff.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But it'd be so weird if I was like, "Yo, Jonathan, come over here."
I just wouldn't answer you. Yeah.
Well, you are like apparently the A-Rod of editing, is that right?
I don't say that. I don't know why he's saying that, but
Nah, he
I
knows.
He
appreciate
says
that.
it about you, A-Rod. Don't
He
be
knows.
humble.
He's
appreciate
really
that.
he's being humble, and that's
Don't
what
be
makes him one of the
humble.
best.
Thank you. I'm gonna have some blackout now because you said that.
Yeah, can you take a little sip of that blackout? Tell me how it tastes.
So I was here when he was making it, kinda. So
But you actually did come to the first factory where we were producing blackout.
that's good.
Thanks, man.
It's better than White Clouds. A little sweeter.
He's never tried it before?
He didn't try the new. This
is
is
a
like the
different flavor.
final
The new
product.
flavor.
This is the final product.
J-Rod, my boy. Let's get lit
People are
tonight,
saying
J-Rod.
W-Rod.
just want to be friends with him with a name like that.
Yeah, no, we're
J-Rod.
maybe all of
What
us
you doing
after
later,
this we
bro?
go to a little bar, like just a
Yeah.
little local bar.
Let's go to the local Mexican restaurant. We'll see what happens.
J-Rod, let me get your number after this, brother. J-Rod, let's fucking go. J-Rod. Hey, tell me this.
Keep it up.
Keep it up.
You say you don't need therapy, you say you don't need help, but I personally see from this vantage point someone who has a lot of opportunity, someone who has a lot of success. And I don't want you to ruin it because I do see someone that, has trouble, rightfully so, right? I mean, and you've been in fights recently, and I just hate to see that. I don't want to see you like waste a good opportunity. But you don't think you need help?
I mean, I am taking like anger classes.
Oh, that's good. That's
but
really
I
good.
don't think therapy is.
Well,
like
that is kind of therapy, isn't it?
Is that?
I think so.
Then I guess yes, I am in
Well,
therapy.
look,
and I
what
need
are the
therapy.
anger classes like?
So it's so funny.
Feels silly. Doesn't
It is. It's like, all right, if somebody does this, how do you react? And they give you like 10 seconds. They're like, count to 10 in your head, and if it doesn't seem like a good decision, you don't do it, correct? And I'm like, yeah, no, that's
That doesn't seem like real world training, like applicable.
isn't it crazy?
They need
it's
to
like
piss you off for real.
someone's like yelling in your face. Hold up, 1 second.
Let me consider my options. Yeah. Although it's better than
You know
getting
what?
a
I'm
fight.
gonna walk away now.
Well, have you applied that?
You know what's crazy? So yeah, there's like clips of me getting in fights, but you'll never see the clips that go viral of me not engaging.
Right.
You'll never
those
see
aren't
me.
interesting.
Yeah. No, there's like J-Rod, were you there when that girl just threw water in my face in that casino?
No.
Okay, you
That's
weren't
fucked
there.
up.
That's-
I saw a video of someone just snagging your hat for no reason, like being
Yeah.
a total dick.
Yeah. But no, I was at a casino and there were these two people recognized me. They were like, "Hey, can we take a picture?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." Girl has a thing of water, throws it in
The
my
fuck?
face.
That's crazy.
Throws it in my face, and I just sit there. And I'm just
Why?
like, that was really funny. And then they walk away, and I'm just like, how come that couldn't go viral? Where I'm actually like calm.
That's so fucked up. Why would she do that?
Because I was a hated guy on the internet, and she thought it was funny.
Well, you can't deck a girl even.
Oh no,
that wasn't an option,
I
probably.
mean, no, I wasn't gonna deck her.
But yelling
regardless,
at
but,
her.
like yelling at her. or
Did you feel angry and then you kind of
Yeah.
got through it?
Obviously, I was angry.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just water thrown in my face. I was like all wet.
How often are you doing the anger classes?
I have to do them once a week.
You're being forced to do anger management classes.
Well, I'm also I like need them. So
But this
I'm
is
doing
court ordered?
I'm doing them once a week for the court. Yeah.
This is part of what happened in Vegas?
Yeah.
And how long do you have to do that?
I think I have another like a month or two.
That's interesting. So it seems like it's actually doing something for you.
Yeah.
Do you do it with other people?
done that. I've done them before. I've done anger
Your ass
classes.
has been in anger management.
Yeah, in high school.
Are you in other people in the class with you?
Hmm?
In the anger management classes, there are other people
No,
with
it's
you?
just a one-on-one
Yeah,
session.
that'd be embarrassing as hell.
Can't imagine.
I don't know, because when the court orders you, I imagine there's like it's like an AA meeting or something.
It's like, what are you in for? Just punched a hole in my wall.
Freaking pissed. J-Rod, you get angry?
I'm so angry.
Jared's probably
doesn't
one of
seem
the
like an angry guy.
Jared's probably one of the nicest guys like ever.
Yeah, you seem like
I
a
don't
nice
get
guy.
angry. I don't know what it is. I've never been angry. I've never
Really?
gotten in a fight.
That's good.
Angry.
Drive angry. That's Kavanaugh. I don't remember what was the context of that one.
I
Drive
think
angry.
it was a movie.
Oh, drive angry. Do you ever still feel like you're bullied? Do you ever still feel like insecure in that way when people come up and throw drinks in your face and grab your hat? Does it give you like flashbacks?
Yeah. And that's why I react the way that I do sometimes. And it's very stupid as a 23-year-old man that I react like that. But
So it makes sense. That's why therapy is important. These are deep issues. You know, you'd be surprised how deep they go if you find a good therapist.
recently, I mean, besides that like Vegas incident, it's been very great. Like I have not gotten angry.
Can you move a little bit to the center of the frame?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, just scoot forward a little touch there. Nice. Yeah. But that's gotta feel. I feel like do you ever like question people? Like, are you really my friend? Because you've been bullied. You don't have like growing up with strong relationships. It's got to have some strain on your relationships these days.
Yeah, I have a very small group of friends, but like yeah, they're my boys. I can tell.
You trust
they've
them.
de-escalated situations for me.
And what about romantic relationships? Do you find that you're able to keep? I mean, you had actually a famously pretty long relationship with Addison.
Yeah, for 2 years.
That's actually pretty long.
Yeah,
Pretty committed.
for a young kid.
Yeah.
I haven't had one since.
Have you tried, or have you just kind of been doing whatever?
Yeah, I haven't really tried,
Yeah.
but I feel like when I try, I don't find anything. Like when I just kind of let it flow, it happens.
I see. Okay, let's talk. I want to ask you about FouseyTube. He's kind of a friend, a satellite friend of the show. You did this show with him, and this clip actually tickled me quite a bit. There's a one where he was hitting on you, and then there was one where you punched him. Which one came first chronologically?
He was throughout the entire show. He was like trying to fight me, and then also like doing weird stuff by grabbing me and kissing my.
You were
ear.
100% justified. I saw the shit. It's weird as fuck.
So weird. Like I was just shocked.
So wait,
I've never seen him act like this, and I've known him for so
did you
long.
punch him first, or was this interview of him like groping you and saying he wanted you to take his dick?
I punched him after that.
Okay, so let's watch that one first then, because I have all these clips.
I felt gay.
I wouldn't assume to guess his sexuality, but would you?
Hmm?
I said I wouldn't assume to guess his sexuality, but would you? Yo, bro, don't fucking vape in here. No, I'm just kidding. You can vape.
I have no idea what that was.
What is this show? What is it?
This was Keenan JC's reality house.
People watch this? I
Yeah.
guess so, yeah. 1.8 million.
There was a lot. This is like a very viral series of theirs. They do like a reality show, I think once a year.
I don't even know who the fuck they are.
And
Ken
they have
and
like
JC?
yeah, they have a bunch of like social
Ian?
media people come in.
This is them?
Yeah.
Chill.
Have you ever you've heard of O2L?
O2L. I haven't.
Really? Have you heard of O2L? Yeah.
What is
she knows.
O2L?
It's like Connor Franta, Trevor Moran.
Man, I don't know who any of those people
Keenan
are.
JC. Who am I missing?
I know Keenan and
Ricky
Kel.
Dillon.
Ricky Dillon.
That's the only Keenan I fuck with.
Yeah, no, it was a very big group, but then Keenan and JC separated, and then they just created a channel together.
I see. So here is an excerpt. First, I guess Fousey was getting really warm to you. Here is a clip of it.
Oh God, Fousey's here.
What do you want to say?
We're not talking about you yet.
What do you want to say? I know you want to say, Bryce.
Were you guys having trouble already at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like he was really. Was he drunk all the time?
I mean, we were all like a little.
That was the whole
tipsy.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point of like getting in a reality house. Everyone's in an uncomfortable setting, so it's like you drink a little bit to loosen up, but I don't know what he was on.
Okay, so here it is.
Your breath still smells like tuna.
I bet it does.
And it does.
I bet it does.
It really does. I'd put you on the canvas.
Would you?
Yes.
He keeps trying to
my
fight me
God.
throughout this
Which
entire
is funny. Okay, it's because you didn't. You fucking knocked his ass out. So your threat proved to be true.
Turns me on.
Okay.
I only watch porn 2 times a week.
I don't know what that means.
I've never been through clout or fame. I would stick your head back like this and make you take every inch of my
See, that is disturbing actually. That part there, I was like,
gay.
that's pretty weird, man. Every inch, bro. Like what? So I
Both
feel
of them?
I do feel like he really wants to fuck you.
You got
Both
the joke.
inches, yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really weird.
Let's see.
He was acting
Like
very
inch
weird.
for
What
inch.
the is going on?
Do you guys want to form an alliance?
How so?
Okay, so that was that.
Yeah.
Um,
But then throughout the entire thing, he was just like saying, "Yeah, Bryce, I want to box you. I want to box you. I want to fight you."
when he was
Box.
sober, did he have a problem with you?
He would always make jokes about that, and then like he'd always like bring up the Austin shit, and I would just tell him like, "Dude, yeah, I got my ass kicked. Cool. I was,
Dude, nobody got their ass kicked harder than Fousey.
yeah, I know.
That
So
man's
just
face
kept,
looked like he went through
I
a
just
goddamn
kept saying that. I
deli
was like, bro, what?
slicer.
Like you have no room to talk.
Yeah, dude.
Like you have zero room to
Like,
talk, and
he needed like facial reconstruction surgery,
he
bro.
did. He got a nose job from it.
Did you feel like he was bullying you?
I mean, it was like
Trying to.
he was
not-
attempting, but it's like it wasn't getting. It was more just annoying because I'm like, dude, you literally had to get face surgery after
But
your fight.
FouseyTube of all people, like, what is it about you that makes people want to bully you?
About me?
Let me reword that.
I was like, about me or about Fousey?
Do you ever feel like why would Fousey try to even pick on you? I don't understand why he would think that he could do that, or
I think
why
it's
would he
just
do
like
that?
they think it's like funny. I think it's like I'm hated on the internet, so picking on me would make the general public be like, oh,
it's
true.
that. It's that. Everyone thinks you're the villain, so they can fuck with you
Yeah.
and look funny.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was just like not having it.
That makes sense. I see that. I think I had a little bit of that too when I look back at the Frenemies clip because I watched it last night and I was like, I was way out of pocket. Like I was just way over the
Yeah,
top.
it's
mean,
the,
for
it's
no
the, it was.
reason.
I mean, it was just the general public. It was like the thing to do.
Did you get over people just hating you that much, or you didn't?
No,
you never
I
cared.
never
you
cared.
like it.
I never cared. But this is like me just out of that zone. I'm not acting like that anymore.
You
And-
don't
and
want to
then-
be hated anymore.
Yeah, no. And then he just continuously keeps bringing up my past and just
Okay, that makes sense.
bantering with me and,
That makes
and
sense.
touching my neck and telling me that he's gonna fuck me. Like it was weird.
Yo, play his whole acceptance speech. I want to get your
I
take on
felt
this.
worthless.
No, the
I
whole
felt
thing.
ugly.
The whole thing. He won. Creator
I
of the
felt
year.
worthless. I felt ugly.
year?
I felt gay.
Bro, I don't even know how or why he won that. It must have been like shit, 2016, 17. Which year was it? Do you have the whole speech there, Zachy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear the
I
whole.
played it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt worthless.
No, not that. The whole thing. It was.
Oh no, I don't have the whole thing. I thought that
2016, he won. It's so. If you haven't seen it, it's very powerful. In fact, I think it's worth.
You hear me now? What here it is?
What's the deal with Flula? Why is he in every fucking thing?
Who?
Flula.
Is that him?
That's him. Maybe it's just me. I just feel like he's in
Why does
every
his
god.
mouth
He's
look
at every award show. It's like, bro, take a break.
I've never seen that guy.
Looks like Fousey just gave him every inch.
What is that in his mouth?
Yeah, that, I don't know. All right, where's the Fousey shit here? Let's see. You're gonna like this. Has this got claimed for us previously?
It has.
Man, the fuck them, bro. Play some weird music over here. Play that. Where. Here, I'll make it small. We'll play some music.
First off, I want to dedicate this award to the DOF Brubber as the best family on YouTube. Second off, this year I became one of the most hated YouTubers on the platform. That's maybe because I let Rice Gum punch me in the face, or maybe because I came out and said 99% of the pranks on YouTube are fake. But I want to say this.
The music.
For a long time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that that just based on what they told me. But I reminded myself the two most important
everyone
words of
just
my
pauses,
life
they're like, what?
that I had to use for myself whenever I was fighting my mental.
Yeah, so that spawned one of the greatest podcast memes we always play.
I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay.
Yeah,
I felt that that just based on what they told me.
Yeah, dude. So that's, but we like Fousey, bro. We love him. But I wouldn't speculate about something so serious, though.
Yeah, I mean, Fousey.
Here is him when you knock him out.
Stop. Oh God, Fousey's here.
This one I just watched.
Yeah, we just watched that.
Let me find the other link. Here it is. Yeah. So what happened here? He was like being a belligerent.
Do you remember when he like grabbed the girl's face and like pushed her?
Yes.
So he did that, and this is just basically us saying like, dude, it's fucked up. Like, you can move on from it. Just like apologize.
Right.
And he's like, Bryce, no, like I've defended you on so many things, and like he was basically implying that I've done something similar. So I then immediately responded. I say, like, what? What has even remotely came close to me pushing a girl by her face? Like, what could you compare anything that I've done to me, to you laying your hands on a woman's face and pushing a girl that you just met by her head? And he was just like, no, like, trust me. And I was like, what?
Dude, he was a mess in this show, man.
Yeah.
And so, well, here it is for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, he says, I know so much shit on you that I protected you about. It's like, what?
Well, like what? I'm like, you can explain.
You owe me so much, bro.
What? So much all this I love you so much as a creator. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Don't ever say that. I don't do that. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. I laid my hands on a woman, right? You did lay your hands on camera. You did lay your hands on.
God, he was so fucking such a mess, this thing.
Bro, none of us are lying to you. Ever. None of us lie to you. Touching a woman's head.
And he grabs me by my head.
Is that what you did? I promise you. I promise you. Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Right? Touch me like that.
Did you bitch slap him?
Yeah.
It looked like you open hand slapped his ass.
It was a punch.
It was. You got him good, man. You knocked him out cold. Did he like pass out?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, we talked about it after too, and he basically like apologized for everything.
That's good.
And I apologized for hitting him.
That's good.
But it was like a lot of built up stuff throughout this entire day that he was just doing. That was.
You guys just left his ass on the floor?
They told us to.
Holy fuck, dude.
They told us to.
Oh, wow, that's cold.
No, they told us to. It wasn't our decision.
Let him. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get kicked off the show for that.
I did.
You did. You did.
And it was fully understandable. Like.
Did you get into any like serious trouble for that one?
No.
No.
We were both drunk and like stupid. We both like shook hands after. Like we made up after everything.
You know, Fousey, for all of the goofs, he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy. He just does like
troubled.
It's like a good guy that does stupid things.
You know someone like that?
Yeah, like myself.
What is this one? Oh, here's the clip of Fousey putting his hands on her. I remember when this happened. Just so extra, as the girls say, the ladies say. That was so, yeah, that was, and he pushed way too hard. It wasn't like talk to the hand.
And it was also like, you just met this girl like 5 minutes ago.
Dude, that's wild.
No,
He pushed so hard. Yeah, that was out of pocket for sure. There you
He
go.
went on like a massive sober thing after.
Yeah,
he
he
got in
got-
great shape.
And then he got his ass beat.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that was coming.
And it all. Fousey. We've never had him in here, have we?
We have not.
Have we ever tried to reach
No.
out to Fousey?
No, but I see him everywhere I go.
You see him all the time?
4 or 5 times.
When I lived in the
I
valley,
haven't seen
ran
him
into
since
him.
that Deji fight.
How's he look? He seems good.
Yeah.
His face look fucked up.
No, he looked pretty.
I think he had to get surgery again.
Dude, I was like, after that first fight was one of the most brutal things I've ever seen in combat sports. And I was like, please don't get back in the ring, bro.
I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. I even told Deji, I was like, bro, he's not gonna touch you, and you're just gonna you're gonna get your first win.
He made Deji look like Mike Tyson, dude.
Yeah.
That dude hasn't won a fight either.
But now he's a 1-0 pro fighter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh fuck, poor Fousey, man. Yeah. Fuck, dude. From creator of the year to being left fucking lifeless on the cold concrete floor of some reality show.
That's carpet.
Oh, it's carpet. Okay.
Yeah, that's
good.
carpet.
Good.
No,
Thank
that would've
God.
been
That's
fucked
not
up.
bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, that would have been fucked up.
Yeah, nice warm carpet.
With the lay over his face.
Look at that. He said, "Oh, Fousey."
Gay.
Oh, didn't we get a new gay drop from
Elon?
Who was it?
Elon Ma.
Yilong Ma.
Yeah.
Did we play it on the show?
Not yet. I think you may have showed it on.
Is that the
Tuesday.
Asian Elon Musk?
Yilong Ma. Yeah.
That guy is hilarious.
Everyone. We tried to get him on the show. And
Does he speak? He doesn't speak any English though.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't. But we tried to get him on the phone, I guess through translator, and he like shook us down hard. We offered to pay him like $1,000 just to call in.
Something like that, and he basically said, "Are you fucking kidding?"
He's
me?"
like, "That's not worth my time, idiot."
He's like, "Do you know who I am?"
It's like $1,000.
Does he
just to call
actually look
in.
like that, or is that CGI?
It's a deep fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
you gay?
But I was just surprised. I was like,
Does anyone know what he actually looks like?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I was like, dude, he resembles Elon Musk so much.
It's a really good deep fake. And what's interesting, he kind of was ahead of the game with it too, before it became real popular.
I mean, is he still doing this?
Yeah.
I had to talk to him on fucking like Telegram too, which was weird.
I just figured like 1,000. I mean, I usually don't pay people to do anything on the shows. I was like $1,000 just calling for like 10 minutes.
Big fucking name, dude.
He's like, spit on your face, bitch. You know who the fuck I am?
He's
I
Elon Musk.
don't know the stand. West college. I feel gay. UT.
So that's it. So I feel gay.
Feel gay.
UT. So we have a collection of people saying, I feel gay. I am gay. So can you play that one, Zach?
I am gay.
That's Cuomo.
Today
Who's Cuomo?
Andrew
gay.
Cuomo, the former governor of New York during the COVID.
He said he was gay?
He was doing a speech and he said it. And a lot of people have done that. So the FIFA guy.
I am black. I am Jewish. I am a Muslim. I am gay.
Wait, play the FIFA guy?
And
It's all
today I
straight
feel,
people. It's all straight people.
gay.
Yeah.
I was bullied because I had red hair.
Wait, and then there's the these are all straight guys saying they felt gay. It's funny. So there's Cuomo. There's
Who's the Hakeem Jeffries dude?
There's three main ones.
We are Christian, we
Yeah.
are Jewish, we are Muslim, we are Hindu, we are religious, we are secular, we are gay, we are straight.
So now when you combine all three,
Gay.
this is a powerful moment.
That was very powerful.
Feel gay.
Power.
I'm gonna have to add the Elon to the
Heck yeah.
to the mega.
Now play this one again. Is it hitting?
I feel gay.
Yes, it does. It's good. It's good.
It's very rhythmic. Like I
Yeah.
feel like you could do a song.
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Oh,
It's
shit.
definitely a bop.
Hope you love me.
We love your ass, bro.
We love
for
you.
always and forever, my dude.
I just want to see what he actually looks like.
Yeah, I'd love to see that, but
Gay.
anyway, Fousey, you are watching.
I hope he gets better.
Can you just?
That was terrible timing with me saying I hope he gets better.
I'd love to talk to Fousey. I think it'd be interesting, you know.
Nah, he went sober, so that was like really good for him. Got in like really good shape. His mental game was just back to like normal.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, he still hangs out with Keemstar. Intriguing.
What's your beef with Keemstar?
Well, as a Jewish man, you might as well just ask me what's my problem with Hitler.
Wait, what does he do about that?
It's so the lore with Keemstar is so deep. I mean, he's just a terrible dude.
I remember he's ripped into me. Like now he likes me, but like he used to rip into me.
Yeah, but if you like say one thing about him not nice, he'll like lose his shit and like try to ruin your life. Like he's the worst person.
I remember he was like my he was my YouTube channel that I would have to keep up on all the drama with. But he doesn't do that anymore, yeah?
Yeah, people stop watching.
I saw that he stopped.
Yeah, I don't think he has any presence anymore, actually. Oh, he announced your fight with Austin.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because I don't know why people...
So did Fousey.
Wait, okay. Wow, some foreshadowing.
Yeah.
For Fousey.
Oh no, and it was actually really funny because like in the announcement, Fousey's like saying, "All right, so it's proven that Bryce can take a punch, but if those ounces were different, I don't think he could." And I'm literally just like, "Shut up, Fousey. Like, just shut up."
Two great boxers going head to head in the Clash of the Titans. I wanted to talk about. Let's squash the beef. I kind of wanted to review some of the shit talking that happened. It's mostly on my part. It's interesting.
Here, can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Right. Nope. Take your time. It's all good.
Keemstar and Fousey, those are two qualified guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
They know. If anyone knows about boxing, it's Fousey and.
Thank you, baby.
The one thing they definitely do know. You know what they do know about?
Huh.
Beef jerky.
Oh, that is true.
Maple syrup.
Bring me the steak. Bring me the vice.
Speaking of beef.
What happened? Oh, that's fine. Who cares? Cue the sad music. Cue the meat. What kind of... We got a nice one here? $15? What the fuck did you buy? This is just a gag, you know?
I didn't get it.
You don't have to buy the goddamn... Who bought the New York strip steak?
Nothing but the best.
This is the cheapest they had? Damn. I'm not smashing this. I'm gonna eat this. That's $15 for one steak. I'm eating this. Hell no.
Quality meat equals quality friendships.
There you go.
You okay?
Yo, I'm not. Do we got lunch meat or some shit? Straight up, I'm not smashing this.
We have the charcuterie.
We have some
No,
Lunchables.
don't waste those. I fucking eat those.
Get
No.
him a Lunchable.
I can't do it. I can't do it. This is like a really nice steak.
Wait, who says you can't eat it afterwards?
Bro, hell no.
It's tenderized.
Yeah.
No, I'm not eating. No.
You okay?
How about you cut
I
that piece?
respect meat. I respect meat. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
I didn't know you were gay.
I'm not gay. I just respect meat.
Really?
Maybe.
Mind-blowing.
Interestingly, there's not a big difference between
Does
respect.
God know you're gay?
Now here we're smashing something. I don't know what. Well, we're gonna waste these salamis? Yo, we can't waste these salamis. This is good salami. Yeah, Lunchable meat. Nobody
How did
likes
you
that
become
shit.
gay?
You want a Lunchable? Can we get Bryce a Lunchable, please? Do we have different varieties? I like
All
Lunchables.
different flavors.
Yeah. I used to get those in my lunch bag. For sure.
I went through a stage of only eating Lunchables.
Really? Like
Yeah.
one food?
It was literally just the Lunchables without the cookies.
That sustained you.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Oh my god. Oh, these are like the higher end Lunchables.
Let me see.
These are so good.
Oh, thank you
These
so
have like
much.
11 grams of protein.
Oh man, these are nice.
Yeah, these are the nice ones.
What do you make of the nutritional value? Does it check out?
I mean, I think there's like 12 grams. Oh, 16 grams of protein.
It also has 50% saturated fat. That can be good.
I mean, fats are good, especially when there's protein in it.
What about 40% of your sodium in this one thing? That's crazy.
I don't track it like that. I track it like on calories.
So this whole container has 300 calories. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. And you're gonna like get full off of this.
What's your calorie intake?
Like 2,300-ish a day.
Do you find that you hit it easy, or do you find that you're hungry at the end of the day?
Oh, I'm hungry after.
So you're
like
you're
when I'm
cutting.
bulking, I take in like 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day.
So you're cutting right now?
Mm-hmm.
What for?
Just want to look good for summer.
Summer's coming up, boy. Mm-hmm.
We should go to the gym together.
You're not the first person to try to get me on that.
Brad?
Everybody's trying to get my ass in the gym. Hassan's jacked. He's always trying to get me in the gym. Dude, shut the fuck up, Dan. Dan sent me an emergency note. He says you're choosing like Fousey was chewing the cheese. I'm covering my mouth. Cheese! So,
where is Hassan?
he just comes on Thursday.
Yeah, we need like a Hassan random cameo.
So I had a
love that.
steak that I wanted to squash, but these guys bought like a beautiful New York strip. I said I'm not smashing this. So we're gonna do a Lunchable, but I also didn't want to slam the salami. So we're gonna squash the cheese.
Right.
Oh.
We're supposed to be squashing the beef, but here's how this works. As I said, this is mostly things I did that I feel that I could apologize to you for. So if we watch it and you'll forgive me, then you can squash the cheese.
Okay. I think we already squashed it, but like let's squash the cheese officially.
Okay, so here from Frenemies. You know, I haven't gone back and watched any Frenemies clips really. This is the first time when I saw this, and I feel like I think a lot of people know this, right? I hear people say this all the time, but we were really nasty. We were like really mean.
But I think that's what made it so entertaining.
Yeah, we were catty bitches for sure.
Watch Bryce Hall be a fucking douche for a minute.
No, I
But
don't.
yeah, you got douchebag of the week.
Yeah, I did.
It was a big week for you though.
I mean,
to be
yeah,
fair.
it was.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy, he's like on steroids or something.
I never would. Never mind.
He's so unstable. Every time I watch him, he's so unstable and mentally just.
I'm sorry, we don't have to watch this.
No, it's funny.
really mean.
No, let's keep watching it.
So unhealthy.
Well, we don't want to like give him a diagnosis of being unstable. Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's trolling. Maybe he's
No.
on roll.
I'll ignite. Yeah,
Sorry, bro.
exactly.
Sorry about that. You too, bitch. No. That was bad. Oh my god. No. J-Rod's filming this actually.
He just called
J-Rod!
J-Rod is actually filming this exact video we're reacting to.
King.
Random girl passing by him a bitch.
Okay, wait. Can you play it again?
He called some random girl passing by a bitch.
Can I explain
and
that?
then his boyfriend
Yes.
came back.
I was making it was a terrible joke, but like it's just like the blunt humor of saying something but just not meaning it in the slightest.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like
That's
you
so out of pocket.
Yeah, I know, it was so out of pocket. It was so out of pocket, and I realized it once I saw this exact clip. I was like, oh yeah,
was
I guess
wild.
that does kind of look bad.
It was wild.
Yeah, I know.
Back and was like, yo, you better apologize. And he bitched out and got all
Let me see.
beta.
Let's go! Beta. Oh, sorry about that. You too, bitch. No. Yeah, no, that was so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just go back. Shoot. It was a joke. It was. Yeah, sorry. It was a joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You did apologize.
Yeah, no. I like immediately was like, I'm actually so sorry. Like, I did not mean it like
Did
that.
you ever think about cutting this from your video?
J-Rod edits it. So, J-Rod, what were you
J-Rod, what
thinking?
the fuck?
Yeah, J-Rod, what the
It,
fuck?
it was funny, and also I corrected him in the video. I was like, "That's fucked up." I
Yeah.
said that. And
Yeah,
then he's
we
like, "All right,"
did.
and
We
then
both
said sorry.
immediately agreed, like, yo, that was fucked
Do you
up.
regret
then it was
not
kinda
cutting
funny.
that, J-Rod?
Sorry.
It didn't get actually any traction about like how bad, because like my vlogs, when I was vlogging a lot, it was just all jokes, sarcastic humor, very not serious. So like nothing that we did really got like major traction. But when you reacted to it, I realized, I was like, oh, okay, that was
I don't even know where we found this clip, but
it was just a random one of my vlogs. Like,
did you regret not removing this, J-Rod? You haven't thought about
now
it,
that I
probably.
look back at it, it was rude. But we also apologized, and I was like, it's content.
J-Rod, has there ever been other moments you regret not editing out of a video?
Not that I can think of now, but probably.
Oh,
I
there's
mean, we
probably a lot
posted
of
so
stuff
many
in our
videos.
vlogs that.
Have you ever got mad at J-Rod? You're like, bro, you should have cut that. What the fuck?
Well, we would have just deleted the video. I always watched. We watched the video probably like 15 times before we post.
Really?
Yeah.
Just in case there's like addresses or anything said.
And you guys were like, yo, that shit is slaps.
Yeah,
I think it was because I apologized. We kept it in.
Yeah, you did apologize real fast.
Whoever you are.
No, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you apologizing.
It's not really a joke.
But he did kind of like pussy
Yeah.
out. He was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
And, which is funny because he's always the tough
Yeah,
guy in all of his
yeah.
clips. Like, fight me, pussy. And I was like, you're a little bitch, actually, in real life. I'm sorry, bro.
You're good. You're good. I was never like the tough guy. Like I would always like put on that. I put on like the Conor McGregor persona when my fight promotion was happening.
I had just seen a video of you like cruising up to someone's house with cat food.
Oh yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. It was like
I regret
anything.
filming that.
Yeah, remember we were doing everything for content. We were just trying to get like as many people to watch, no matter what I did.
I guess it worked in a sense.
Yeah, it was like working, but also yeah, to the outside perspective, I can see how everyone fucking hated me. It was bad. I was doing like you know how Jake Paul pulled up on Deji with like the gloves.
I don't remember that.
He looked like he looked like the biggest chotch, but
Who was that guy? You guys-
Deji?
No, the guy that you pulled up to his house. It was like, what's up, bitch? I got cat food for you. Also, one thing I noticed is you took the cat food back.
Yeah, I
You
know it
returned
wasn't.
the cat
It wasn't my cat food. It was Thomas Petro's cat food.
You couldn't have bought him a new bag?
Yeah, no, income wasn't as good.
Yeah, that's awesome. You had to bring the cat food back. That's good. Because I always figured you leave the cat food.
Yeah, I know. It would've been
Way more
funnier.
embarrassing
yeah,
for him.
Yeah, it would have been funnier, but it's like you don't want to put like the cat food to waste.
Right.
Like he was gonna
Protect
just
the
throw
cat.
Yeah, he was just gonna like throw it away. So it's like I wanted to feed it an actual cat.
Got it.
A girl too. It's like you're okay.
Okay, so that's it. So Scotty Sire apparently
Maybe we should
sent
call him Bitch Hall. Little Bitch,
Hall. Bitch, you going down to Bitch That was Hall? her. I didn't say that.
Wait,
Hall
Scotty
full of
Sire?
bitches.
I like that.
No, we almost moved on, and then Trisha said, "Call him Bitch Hall." Her joke, not mine.
That's fucked up, Trisha.
That is fucked up.
So
That's
fucked
him.
up.
Okay, Bitch Hall.
He wants to come on our show so bad and fight and like try to like.
I don't think he wants to fight.
You thought I was gonna
he
fight
wants to
you if
come-
I came
thought
on
you
your
were
show?
gonna try to something.
Oh, I
You
would never-
messaged me, I think, and you said you wanted to come on.
Yeah, no, because I think Trisha said something. No, that was never my intention. I was gonna explain actually everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there you go. Maybe that's somewhere where your reputation hurt you. I thought you were too volatile to let into the studio. But here we are.
Yeah, I can see.
Eating Lunchables.
We're eating Lunchables together.
That's real friendship right there, boy. Mm-hmm. Causes scene get all tough. Because he does these videos where he goes to like his hater's house and be like, come on, son, fight me, pussy.
That's actually kind of funny though, to like, because he wouldn't do anything, so you're just like filming him doing that, and then you're just like, okay.
Of course he's not going to do anything. But I
No,
don't,
he's awful. I mean, he's also just like going to be irrelevant in a year, so like, what's the point?
that proved not to be true.
I love.
Yes. At least we're still doing it.
You're getting more views than her.
Doesn't she have a kid? Or was that a fake thing? Was that
No, she
actually did have a
There's
kid?
a real baby. No
Oh.
comment. There's a real baby with a real name. Came out of a real. Oh. Yeah. Moving on.
Love seeing people come and go. I don't love seeing people come and go, but I love
That's
seeing
bad
people come and go.
manifestation.
No, it's okay to have entertainment.
No.
That's like entertainment. It's not like I'm wishing what
Not
I'm not.
manifestation.
No, maybe he's on to better things after that TikTok. Maybe he's gonna become a doctor or something. You know?
Bryce Hall's gonna become a doctor.
Never know. I'm manifesting that for him.
Maybe
success off
maybe
the
a
internet.
dentist.
He needs to be off social media, but maybe he'll succeed somewhere else in life, like a
All right,
lawyer.
enough about Bryce Hall. Fuck him. Let's talk
Bitch
about
Hall.
Bitch Hall.
That's my
Sorry,
new
Bitch Hall.
nickname.
Bitch Hall. Well, it's pretty mean spirited.
No, it was funny.
Okay, you forgive me for that?
Yeah, no,
I take it back.
I was never even mad watching those clips. I thought it was funny.
You want to crank this? Smash the cheese a little bit?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. It means a lot.
Smashing the cheese.
As everybody knows, the time-old saying, smashing the Lunchable cheese kit. I don't think so. Oh! Oh!
And we squashed the cheese.
Little stinky, actually.
Squashed.
I'll tell you what, brother. If I went to high school with you, I would have eaten lunch with you.
Really? In the stall or like at a table?
I'll just be in the stall next to you. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
We'd probably get our ass beat for taking up the stalls all.
But it could have been like a, you know, a lot of people like to make fun of me for that, like eating in the stall. But it's like killing two birds with one stone.
Did you shit and eat?
Oh, like sometimes I would like be using the bathroom. I would sit on it. Like,
You'd
with
shit.
my pants down.
You'd shit.
I'd sit on it
and eat your lunch.
Yeah. Well, not shit. Sometimes.
You'd pee sitting down.
Yeah, I'd like pee sometimes. You know.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah. Like shitting, that's a little gross just for the smell. But
Come on, you took a dump at least once.
okay,
a
it was
day.
maybe one.
Yeah,
one time,
come
like
on.
once or twice.
Come on, you're there.
What was that?
Everyone in chat is agreeing that everybody would be eating. Oh, people are saying they did the same thing, eating in the stall. That was a
Look
thing.
at us, guys.
I've
Look
done
at
that when I moved to Florida.
You did that before?
Yeah.
You ate in the stall?
When I first moved to Florida, yeah.
Oh, that's like the saddest thing I've ever heard in my
It's
life.
like the spot to go when you just don't have a place to sit.
That is so fucking sad. Everybody.
I just strictly remember from my high school experience, like the anxiety that I would get just walking into the lunchroom and not knowing where the hell I'm sitting.
Oh yeah, at a new school too. That is horrible.
Well, mine was the school I went to the
that's
entire 4
worse.
years, but
Yeah.
yeah, I like same type of feeling.
God damn, bro. If you guys are in high school, go during lunch. Go check the stall.
I
See who's
dare
in there and be like, "Yo, I want to eat. I know what you're doing in there. Get out! You're eating lunch. Come hang out with me. Bully them into being your friend."
Or just to break the simulation, just sit at the popular kids table, see what happens.
Break the
just
simulation.
take the popular kids table for yourself.
Mm.
And say, you guys aren't allowed to sit at my table.
Do this.
And then just walk up to them, go like that, yeah.
And then do we wear?
Bring
not
them cat
appropriate
food.
time.
Bring them cat food.
I was gonna do like a.
No.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
Wait, what?
I was gonna make a.
No. Did you show Bryce that button right there?
I was gonna like use a euphemism for it. I was just gonna say if the popular kids give you trouble, just let them know that us crazy kids don't fuck around these days.
Oh, okay, yeah. maybe not the joke to make.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I didn't make it. You know.
I'm glad you explained it, so I at least understood the context.
Right.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
I'm sorry, I'm eating this. This thing
In
is
big
fucking
trouble.
amazing.
And I don't
This is
want
so
to be in
good.
big
good.
trouble.
The bread is like, it's spiced.
It's like crispy with it's better than a cracker.
Mmm.
Cracker.
J-Rod! You want a Lunchable, J-Rod?
I'll join the party.
J-Rod, do you need one of these things? These things.
You know what I'd like better than a Lunchable though is another blackout.
Really? You getting trash?
No.
You want
saying they're
mine?
Great. No, you finish it.
No, I'm not gonna drink. I mean, I'm not.
I'll drink yours if you don't want it.
Let me finish.
Come get it. I just had one sip. It's all you. See an alcoholic? See an alcoholic?
Yeah.
A little bit. Mix. That's all you, brother. Hit that. I mean, that's good shit. That's a good flavor.
Chat is saying.
Yeah, I'll send you a box, even though you don't drink. I'll send you like a box.
I do drink. Just I'm not like a regular drinker.
Hmm.
What, AB?
Chat is saying Team Bryce on God.
Team Bryce on God.
Like the paparazzi.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that clip of Tana?
Tana did you a lot of. I feel like she did a good thing for you there.
Yeah.
That became a thing.
That became like Maya Henry, Liam Payne's ex-fiance made a video basically saying we team Bryce on God.
Oh, it was her who started it.
Fuck Austin McBroom. I'm
Fuck him.
I mean, you know.
There's J-Rod.
I'm right there.
But,
J-Rod! I'm everywhere.
Paparazzi team Bryce. Oh, God.
You know, Tana's a friend of the show now. We love Tana. Great guy.
Tana's been doing great. I'm glad.
She's
I'm like
awesome.
happy for her.
She's awesome, man.
She was going down like a crazy path. I'm like actually glad she completely cleaned up her act.
She has a crazy story too. Her life story is wild,
Oh,
man. I didn't know about all that. You have a history with her? You guys hooking up at one point?
Yeah, like when we were not hooking up, it was like a one-time thing.
You guys hooked up once.
Yeah, and we realized quite fast that is just not the move.
Mid coital or after coital?
After coital.
After a coital
I must say
affairs.
that I've had some post-coital regrets.
Did you have
about
post-coital
that phrase.
regrets about that?
Post-coital regrets, and then we did like the roast of Bryce Hall, like that thing with Jason Nash.
Okay.
And she like brings it back up to the surface. And
Oh no.
people are just. I just want people to like forget about it, you know.
Was it that embarrassing? What was so embarrassing about it?
It was just like the things that we did.
Did it involve?
She sucked my toes.
She sucked your toes? Why is that embarrassing for you?
It's just like.
Did you ask her to?
No.
So she sucked your toes.
Tana, I'm gonna air you out again.
Did
I don't care,
you
Tana.
like it? It's okay.
I actually wouldn't say that I liked it.
But you wouldn't say you
It kinda
didn't.
tickled.
You wouldn't say you didn't like it.
It tickled, and it wasn't putting me in like a sexual mood.
It didn't turn you on.
No, it was more like that tickles stuff.
So she started. She said maybe. Did she put a finger in your butt?
You tried.
She did. She did try, and you shot it down. You ever let anyone put a finger in your butt? Maybe if you guys were closer. Yeah, you'd be cool with that.
You gay?
Oh, shit. It's just you guys weren't close enough.
No, that was like that was before I've done anything freaky.
Okay. You were. It was
I was
shocking.
I was basically like a virgin at the time.
Okay.
So that was like the weirdest sex I've ever had. And Tana, like, it's like Tana Mongeau at the time. It was like, oh my God, it's Tana Mongeau.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I'm in bed with Tana. Let's see like what this is about. And she tries to put a finger in my butt. I was like, ah, okay.
You don't look gay.
That's what my headspace was thinking.
Oh shit. That's funny though, right? Oh, you guys both have alcohols about getting fucked up, maybe possibly dying of alcohol poisoning. Hers is
Wait, what?
dizzy. She has dizzy.
Oh yeah, she does have dizzy.
And you have blackout.
Yeah, we need to do a collab.
If you guys drink together, you'll definitely be having some people dying for sure.
Oh, me and Tana have some crazy stories with drinking.
So squashing the beef. There was that moment, which we put behind us, and then you came after me on Twitter.
I did.
Which is
so at least we're like.
I hold no ill will for these, in fact, at all. Yo, H3, I think you should worry about the fat lawsuit Triller gave you instead of talking shit about me, you old fuck. Were you and Ryan already dogs at this point? So he was probably talking to you about how he was suing my ass? That's awesome. Bro, what does he say about me? I gotta know.
He doesn't talk about you.
Please. It's all he thinks about. I know it.
What'd you think? Like you just like we're sitting down, talking business. By the way, Ethan sucks.
Actually, you know what? To be fair, you said you didn't know anything about it. But I know that man thinks about me all day. You know he spends all day in the Wikipedia history
He was
arguing with
talking
people.
about it when this was all going on.
Right. And then
Sorry for calling you old, by the way.
It's you know what? I get it a lot.
You know,
old man.
Now I'm getting up there too, so it's like.
No, you're such a young buck, bro. I'm 37. Does that shock you?
I wouldn't have guessed that.
What would you have guessed? Older?
No, I would have probably like because I think everyone on social media is around-ish the same age.
Mm-hmm. What would you have guessed?
I thought you were 30.
Oh, I wish. That's nice though, because I'm old as shit.
I wouldn't have guessed.
I'm just like generic middle-aged looking, maybe. Is 30 middle-aged? Not quite.
No.
40.
Like, I'm turning 25
40,
next year, which is crazy.
30 is wild. Once you get 30, you just kind of like get older and older, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm gonna be 38 in June. And there, you have like
J-Rod's older than me.
How old are you,
crazy.
J-Rod?
I'm 2 days Older than Bryce.
Old fucking idiot
Yeah,
loser.
you old
I know.
bitch.
Hey, J-Rod, let me see you hit that Lunchable.
Well,
No,
let's see
I
you
had a cheese stick because you guys ran out, so I ate the cheese stick already, and now I'm finishing.
Oh, we ran out of Lunchables?
No, it's fine. This is
I'm
my
sorry,
Lunchable.
bro.
Why
Oh.
you give him the steak?
We got
He's
anything else for
drinking a
J-Rod?
blackout instead.
Oh, we want the steak?
Steak
I don't know.
tartare.
He's not getting the steak.
No.
You eat raw meat, J-Rod?
No.
I would give it to you for that.
I like that little head tilt. That was
know.
it's pretty nice.
Yeah, but you said, I don't get why these grandpas and grandmas always critique 17 to 21-year-old kids as if they weren't fucking up at our age. You know what? That's a good point.
I did
To be
make
fair-
a valid point there.
To be fair, I think you're right. I think sometimes it's easy for us to be super critical of
Then
people
I-
on social media who are very young. And when I was that age, I was just a big old idiot piece of shit.
21. Fuck you.
Sorry, there's things called phones that document shit now instead of the rocks you use to communicate.
Yes. As you know, I lived during the time of the dinosaurs.
Did you guys had the rocks and you guys were just communicating through the rocks?
We had just discovered fire. It was tough back then, and we were cold all the time.
How was it during the black and white times? Like, because it used to be like black and white, the world, right?
Sucks, dude. Oh yeah, the whole world was black and white. It was weird.
Saw it in some pictures. It was pretty crazy.
I forgive you. You know, these weren't even that bad. It was kind of funny. I don't think you were trying to be super mean.
No.
Yeah. So there it is. You know, I'm gonna squish it. But I was never mad at it. But I do think you made a good point there. Honestly, it's like it's easy for my old ass to look at you and be like, oh, what a dumbass. It's like you're right, man.
Man, these never get easy.
These never get easy. What do you want? Oh, you.
I think we gotta squash a new one.
Oh, we do. We usually squash the same one. We should take them out. Well, here, let me.
Undo it a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
They all got pushed down. Let's get the fresh one.
Yeah, let's see it. It smells like cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese! Is that the cheese that smells like that?
Yes. Yeah. All right, we're getting a good squash here, boy.
Oh yeah.
Low right now. Sir.
That's all in
I
there.
want a hydraulic press little shit. That's it. That's a magical moment.
That's how you squash.
That's love. Maybe fine, because the court-ordered therapy, they're not going to be...
The right therapist may be the best for me.
There's some really good ones out there, you know what I mean? But I'm glad you're doing the anger stuff, too. That's good. I'm happy. You seem to be working on yourself. You're in a good place. I'm sorry for, I've been a douche, too, man.
No.
No, I have been.
No, it was like the thing to do. It's completely acceptable. And this music is perfect for this.
It is. This is our touching moments music.
So I think it was just like, it was the time.
Yeah.
Bryce Hall was the most hated guy on the internet. It was funny to make fun of me.
Right. We're changing that.
Yeah.
You're not anymore.
I'm not that hated anymore. I'm still kind of hated, but
It's residual hate.
it is not.
It's not your fault,
It's not
though.
your fault.
You seen that movie, Good Will Hunting?
No, I have not.
Really good.
It's not your fault. I'm
Actually,
glad
Will kind of analogous to Bryce, perhaps. He, like you, didn't believe in therapy. Then he met Robin Williams, his therapist, who changed his life. And he said this famously to him.
It's not your fault.
And in this analogy, I am Robin Williams. It's not your fault.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, dude, it was nice to... thanks for coming in. It was really
dude.
fun.
Thank
It was
you
a
for
nice
having
time. Yeah. I hope I didn't get you into trouble.
Oh no, you don't.
Yeah. But
I guess we'll-
legitimately, if there's a bridge here, let's, if you want to be a peacekeeper, you just text me and we'll see. We'll see. If
100%.
bro,
Maybe I'll get Ryan on here for you.
that'd be weird. That'd be weird and wild.
That'd be a crazy podcast, though.
I wonder how that'd go. Boy, but I'll tell you, I never seen someone disappointed as I saw Brad when he saw me. Like, my mom has never looked at me with such
He
disappointment.
was just like, "Oh, you're doing this."
No, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. I really hope you didn't get in trouble. But thanks, guys, everyone, for watching. I had a great time with Bryce. He's up to all kinds of things, mostly on Snapchat is where it's happening. But we're all looking forward to your movie. I think all of the H3 Nation is going to be tuning in.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I just can't wait to hear the reviews.
We're on your side, bro.
Oh, dude,
That's it.
appreciate
You're a
that.
friend of the show now. Skill House is the movie. Everybody buy. Can we buy tickets now?
Not yet. I think in the next 3 weeks you can.
I can seriously buy tickets
Yeah.
already for a movie that comes out at the end of the year.
Yeah. It's like so we're releasing cards and merchandise
Okay.
that have your ticket. So if you buy it,
Okay.
there's a scanner that it represents your ticket.
What? You can go to any theater with that?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be your ticket.
All right.
Pretty
I'm
sick.
gonna merch up. It's called. I want to support you, but at the same time, I'm supporting Ryan. It's such a weird conflict of interest.
I'll send you it so you don't have to purchase.
Oh, that's what's up. So I'll promote the movie for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. All right, guys. It's been Bryce Hall. He's the man. He's a good guy. He's reformed. We love him. He's a friend of the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, bright and early, for Leftovers with Hassan.
Tell him I came on. I want to hear his reaction. I'll be listening.
I will. Well, I tried to get him to come today, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He's like a.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah, he's just streaming. He's like, I gotta stream, bro. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you to. What's his name again?
J-Rod.
J-Rod!
He forgot my name.
J-Rod.
He's only been saying it the entire time.
Because you go R-Rod, Q-Rod.
You owe me an expensive Lunchable, just so you know.
We do.
I do. I'm so sorry.
Thanks
You're
for giving me a
absolutely-
mic.
Absolutely. All right,
Thanks,
guys.
man.
See you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.